Welcome back. Well, at the top of the show, we were talking with Matt Pittman about all of the fun events going on around town. Well, another thing that's going on is a pretty big event this weekend, and it's an event that only comes once a year. And joining us now to talk a little bit about this is the owner and CEO of Artsy Abode, Leah Lytle. So good to see you, Leah.
Hi, Casey.
Interesting talking the commercial break. Yep. She can sympathize with a lot of people out there who still don't have power. I
have no power. Thank God we're on generator, but I can only imagine what people are going through. So many friends and family, and it's such a crazy time out there right now.
I know. And we were talking about just how tough it can be in the Florida summer with no air conditioning.
Exactly.
So hopefully they'll get that up and running. And Lou Turner, I know, is growing out his beard until everybody gets power. So you have to keep checking in on you to see when you can,
It's going to be a long time for me. So
yeah. Well, hopefully not. But we'll see what happens. You have one of your stores is out of the town center, and you said it is just really getting busier and busier out there as people are wanting to come out and take their minds off of everything.
It is. It's so nice. I went out there yesterday. It's so great to see people out. And you know, when I designed my stores 12 years ago, my goal was to have a happy place where people could go and really get their mind off of things. And so I try to have unique, one-of-a-kind things, as well as brands that they know and love, including Pandora, Alex and Ani, Spartina, our mermaid brand. But I think this is showing the Pandora store, which we're talking about today. And you know, we've actually been selling Pandora for 10 years. So because of our relationship with Pandora, and we love them so much, they gave us the opportunity to open a Pandora store.
Which is, and you see it, you're one of the original spots when you first come in, like Maggiano's on your left, you make the right, you go down, you'll see your spot just right there on the right.
Right.
Talk about that, because Pandora, you're saying this is a really big deal. They only do this once a year, this sale.
It is. So Pandora, you know, is an international major brand. It's incredible. And so they plan their events a year out. And so this time, this is their September event, which everyone has been waiting for this. Even before the hurricane, we had people asking, when is the event coming up? And so this is bigger than it's ever been. And you can save up to 35%, Casey. And
you should be saying Ron. Don't tell
well, you have to pick it out, though.
There you go. Okay.
And so what we really wanted to do is show you why it is such a great deal, because they have so many new exciting things that are out there. And so wanted to show
let's
you
take a look at some of these, because you say these are the things that are new and that are also involved in the sale. So start with the bracelets over here.
Right. Okay. So what we have here, Pandora, it's called Pandora Rose, and it's a unique formulation. And this rose color, it's so romantic. I could see this entire collection, Casey, like I could see you wearing the entire thing.
I could too.
So look,
I like that idea.
And everything is in layers. Everything's in layers. We have 4 bracelets, 2 necklaces, and we have stacked rings. And so it matches your iPhone. You know, we all have rose gold iPhones, and so this is Pandora Rose. Okay,
and the rings, you talked about that the other day, that's becoming more of a thing. You're seeing that more on Instagram and other social media outlets, that the stackable rings, and that's part of the sale as well.
Everything is part of the sale.
Oh, okay,
and
great.
It's the more you buy, the more you save. So that's what's so exciting. And so, yeah, the rings are something that are so on trend, and you see all ages wearing Pandora rings. And so if you could even get in a little closer, I don't know if you can, but look at the new accents and how they have geometric shapes. They're so on trend. They're just so classic also. And so the trend right now, Casey, is stacking rings. So we have statement rings, which are big rings that you can wear on your middle finger. You have stacking rings, which we can take any amount of Pandora rings and stack them 3 to 4 to 5 high. And then, of course, we have sentiment rings, which could be your hearts or anything that can really, I see girls taking place of their graduation or their high school rings, they're now getting Pandora rings.
Okay, yeah, because you can personalize all this stuff too, which is really neat. Okay, and talk about this new design, because you said you were showing us this morning about how that works.
Okay, so this is really exciting. So what we have, this is called the open bangle. This is the latest and greatest
I'll let
from
you show
Pandora.
people at home.
Sure, I'll get up here. Okay, so these ends actually come off, and there are 2 stoppers here that hold your charms in place. So what a great way to revitalize your current collection and put them on this kind of bracelet. The other thing that's so great is you can take it, and all you got to do, you don't even have to use an opener. You just slip it on. Look at that.
And it stays in place, so people can see the jewelry on top, you say.
As you can see, my Pandora bracelets here are moving all to the heavy part, but this is staying in place. How beautiful.
I know. I'm looking at all of them thinking, okay, I'll take that. I'll just take a little bit of everything, you know? We're running out of time, so quickly talk about all the locations that you have, because we talk about the town center quite a bit. That was your flagship first store, which is so neat that it's grown into what now, 16?
21.
Wow, that's incredible.
21.
That is, what a success story. That is just so 21. 21. Strewn pretty much all over the place.
Yes, so we have 8 locations that have Pandora. So some Artsy Abodes don't have Pandora, but we have 8 locations on the First Coast that do. And of course, you can always go to the Pandora store at the St. John's Town Center. That is the place that has everything you could ever want from Pandora.
All things Pandora. Leah, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it as always. And we like to thank, of course, Artsy Abode for coming on.